my friends. Today I decided to create a more free and relaxing video, especially for you, in English only. I don't quite like reading type ASMR videos in Russian, but many of you like my accent, and I decided that maybe you will enjoy it. I hope. And today I want to share with you one of the little things from my childhood. This is a book of Russian fairy tales. But what I like the most about it is the illustrations. They were created by one of my favorite artists, whose name is Billy. Maybe you know this artist. This book is very old and worn out, as you can see. Its back has been mended with duct tape, as you can see. In the center of the rectangle you can see the title of the fairy tale. Василиса прекрасная, Василиса the beautiful, depicted in the old Russian style. Around here tents that convey the atmosphere of fairy tales with motifs of folk art. For example, a heart and chicken legs, paprika, and other powers of darkness lived in this type of houses in the fairy tale. There is 3 bogatyrs, 3 богатыря, which means old Russian knights. This type of symbolism in the ornament is inherent in modern style. Okay, let's turn the page. Here you can see the gloomy atmosphere, the expectation of something terrible, the evil flight of paprika over the sleeping forest, the bird, this bird named Siren, a mythical bird of paradise, with the face and the body of the woman. She has magical, charming voices. Even listening carried away listener, and he forgot everything that existed. And he followed her to the underworld. By the way, I really like this element. It's called bukvica in Russian. I don't know how it's in English. Sorry. So now let's start reading. And for reading, I will use another book. You can see this book, Vasilisa the Beautiful, Russian Fairy Tales in English. I'm not going to read all fairy tales today. I will read only pieces, and I want to show you some pictures. And if you will be interested, you can finish by yourself reading. Okay, let's start reading. Okay, Vasilisa the Beautiful. Long, long ago, in a certain garden, there lived an old man and old woman and their daughter Vasilisa. They had only a small hut for a home, but their life was a peaceful and happy one. However, even the brightest of skies may become overcast, and misfortune steps over their threshold. At last, the old woman fell gravely ill, and feeling that her end was near, she called Vasilisa to her bedside, gave her a little doll, and said, "Do as I tell you, my child. Take good care of this little doll, and never show it to anyone. If ever anything bad happens to you, give the doll something to eat and ask its advice. It will help you out in all your troubles." And giving Vasilisa the last parting kiss, the old woman died. The old man sorrowed and grieved for a time, and then he married again. He had thought to give Vasilisa a second mother, but he gave her a cruel stepmother instead. The stepmother had two daughters of her own, two of the most spiteful, mean, and hard to please young women that ever lived. The stepmother loved them dearly and was always kissing and courting them, but she nagged at Vasilisa and never let her have a moment's peace. Vasilisa felt very unhappy for her stepmother and stepsisters. Kept chiding and scolding her and making her walk beyond her strength. They hoped that she would grow thin and aged with too much work, and that her face would turn dark and ugly in the wind and sun. All day long they were at her, one or the other of them, shouting, "Come, Vasilisa, where are you, Vasilisa? Fetch the wood, don't be slow. Start the fire, mix the dough, wash the plates, milk the cow, scrub the floor, hurry now, work away and don't take all day." Vasilisa did all she was told to do, but she wanted on everyone and always got her chores done on time, and with every day that passed she grew more and more beautiful. Such was her beauty as could not be pictured and could not be told, but was a true wonder and joy to behold. And it was her little doll that helped Vasilisa in everything. So, the stepmother did not know that the doll did all housework for Vasilisa, and Vasilisa only got pretty every day and became rosy and beautifully, and all men want her attention and married, and because of that stepmother and stepsisters disliked her even more. I will turn the page. I will show you more closer. But one day, late in the fall, the old man set out from home and wasn't expected back for some time. The stepmother and the three sisters were left alone. they sat in the hut, and it was dark outside and raining, and the wind was howling. The hut stood at the edge of a dense forest. In the forest there lived Baba Yaga, a cunning witch and sly, who gobbled people up in the blink of an eye. Now, to each of the three sisters, the stepmother gave some work to do. The first she set to weaving lace, the second to knitting stockings, and Vasilisa to spinning yarn. Then, putting out all the lights in the house except for a single splinter of birch that burned in the corner where the three sisters were walking, she went to bed. The splinter crackled and snapped for a time and then went out. "What are we to do?" cried the stepmother's two daughters. "It is dark in the hut and we must walk. One of us will have to go to Baba Yaga's house to ask for a light." "I'm not going," said the older of two. "I'm making lace and my needle is bright enough for me to see by." "I'm not going either," said the second. "I'm knitting stocking and my two needles are bright enough for me to see by." Then both of them shouted, "Vasilisa is the one. She must go for light. Go to Baba Yaga's house this minute, Vasilisa." They pushed Vasilisa out of the hut. The girl Vasilisa was afraid, but the little dolls, promised that they save Vasilisa from any troubles. She make it and Vasilisa go in the woods. Turn the page. I like this picture very much. Turn my page. All of a sudden, how should she see but a man and horseback galloping past. He was clad all in white, his Vasily's horse was white, and the horse's harness was of silver and gleam, white in the darkness. It was dawning now, and Vasilisa trudged on, stumbling and stamping her toe against 3 roots and stumps. Drops of dew glistened on her long plait of hair, and her hands were cold and numbed. Suddenly another horseman came galloping by. He was dressed in red. His horse was red, and the horse's harness was red too. The sun rose, it kissed Vasilisa and warmed her and dried the dew on her hair. Vasilisa never stopped but walked on for a whole day, and it was getting on toward evening when she came out on to a small glade. And turn the page. She looked and she saw a hut standing there. The fence around the hut was made of human bones and crowned with human skulls. The gate was no gate, but the bones of men's legs. The bolts were no bolts, but the bones of men's arms. And the lock was no lock, but a set of sharp teeth. Vasilisa was horrified and stood stock still. Suddenly a horseman came riding up. He was dressed in black. His horse was black, and the horse's harness was black too. The horseman galloped up to the gate and vanished as if into thin air. I will turn the page again. I want to show you this picture too, with Baba Yaga. Gum means one. We called it Baba Yaga. Okay. All of a sudden, she felt the earth trembling and rocking beneath her, and there was Baba Yaga flying up in a motor, swinging her pestle like a whip and sweeping the tracks away with the broom. She flew up to the gate and, sniffing the air, cried, "I smell Russian flesh. Who is here?" Vasilisa came up to Baba Yaga, bowed low to her, and said very humbly, "It is I, Vasilisa, Grandma. my stepsisters sent me to you to ask for a light. Oh, it is you, is it? Baba Yaga replied. Your stepmother is a kinswoman of mine. Very well, then stay with me for a while and walk, and then we'll see what is to be seen. This picture of a dwelling with the human bones fence, their skulls are burning eyes on the fence, and around their creative frame with the typical Russian story, wild mushrooms of different sorts, and also an awesome illustration here. As you remember, Baba Yaga said that the right horse is morning, the rider on the red rider is the sun, and the black rider is the night. I like this picture very much. I think that the image of evil is vividly depicted here, very cold colors, a system of short lines, the state of nature is crooked branches, broken fallow trees. All of this work for an image. It's very important. All of this. Each element is subordinated to the idea, and amazing frame with variations of paradise bird series, as I remember. The frame of the picture separates the fairy world from reality, and all living books are decorated in the similar way, and I loved it a lot, and I recommended it to you. We are not going to read the whole story today. As I said, the story is strange and brutal, scary, I think, and long. And if you're interested, you can finish reading by yourself. And I hope that I carry you away to the world of fairy tales and to the world of sweet dreams. Good night. my friends. Today I decided to create a more free and relaxing video, especially for you, in English only. I don't quite like reading type ASMR videos in Russian, but many of you like my accent, and I decided that maybe you will enjoy it. I hope. And today I want to share with you one of the little things from my childhood. This is a book of Russian fairy tales. But what I like the most about it is the illustrations. They were created by one of my favorite artists, whose name is Billy. Maybe you know this artist. This book is very old and worn out, as you can see. Its back has been mended with duct tape, as you can see. In the center of the rectangle you can see the title of the fairy tale. Василиса прекрасная, Василиса the beautiful, depicted in the old Russian style. Around here themes that convey the atmosphere of fairy tales with motifs of folk art. For example, a hat and chicken legs, paprika, and other powers of darkness lived in this type of houses in the fairy tale. There is 3 bogatyrs, 3 богатыря, which means old Russian knights. This type of symbolism in the ornament is inherent in modern style. Okay, let's turn the page. Here you can see the gloomy atmosphere, the expectation of something terrible, the evil flight of paprika over the sleeping forest, the bird, this bird named Siren, a mythical bird of paradise, with the face and the body of the woman. She has magical, charming voices. Even listening carried away listener, and he forgot everything that existed. And he followed her to the underworld. By the way, I really like this element. It's called bukvica in Russian. I don't know how it's in English. Sorry. So now let's start reading. And for reading, I will use another book. You can see this book, Vasilisa the Beautiful, Russian Fairy Tales in English. I'm not going to read all fairy tale today. I will read only pieces, and I want to show you some pictures. And if you will interested, you can finish by yourself reading. Okay, let's start reading. Okay, Vasilisa the Beautiful. Long, long ago, in a certain there lived an old man and old woman and their daughter Vasilisa. They had only a small hut for a home, but their life was a peaceful and happy one. However, even the brightest of skies may become overcast, and misfortune steps over their threshold. Sorry. At last, the old woman fell gravely ill, and feeling that her end was near, she called Vasilisa to her bedside, gave her a little doll, and said, "Do as I tell you, my child. Take good care of this little doll, and never show it to anyone. If ever anything bad happens to you, give the doll something to eat